Alright, hello guys, welcome to my review of Wednesday, Season 2, Episode 5. So, I guess the show's back for 4 more episodes. So, I'm just going to be reviewing Episode 5. So, basically, I'll just review an episode a day. Well, I'll try to anyway, but yeah. It's Episode 8. I think I've kind of seen like a spoiler, so, oh well. But I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but whatever. But yeah, there's still some stuff that are going to happen in this last 4 episodes that's still going to be fun to see and how it plays out. So even if that one spoiler's true, oh well. But yeah. So basically, Wednesday's in a coma. Family just coming to see her, but then she ends up breaking up. Well, it seems like she's still kind of like in a coma, but she's seen like Larissa since Larissa Williams is dead. But I guess she's now like her spirit guide, basically like hallucinating her when she does wake up. And it's just weird out of all the characters, like that's the one that's kind of like I guess going to be following her around through I guess the rest of the season. It's just kind of funny seeing something like this because basically seeing something like this with Mr. Warbot because yeah, pretty much Mr. Warbot for the first time, and he basically hallucinates someone, but I can't really go too much into it because it's like heavy spoilers. But yeah, but it just kind of gives me that vibe. Yeah. So if you've seen Mr. Warbot, you know what I mean. Yeah. And just out of all the people, someone that didn't even like Wednesday, it's just kind of funny. Yeah. And she's just trying to look like she's the good guy, and I don't know if she thinks she's actually a part of it or not. But yeah. And then she has a little talk with Wednesday. Like, it's just funny, that's the first person she talks with, and then she sees Tyler, tries to go after him, but I guess he gets away. They're trying to protect, Bianca's mother, keep her safe. I guess she has a little talk with Enid about, probably being the best to stay with your pack, even though they can't really fully wolf out because it's not really the full moon or anything. So she's kind of like fully in danger, like could easily be killed. What about Wednesday though? Like it's not like she has any special powers. Yeah. Well, she doesn't even have her powers right now, like her all-seeing powers. So that's kind of, and instead she's kind of seeing Larissa, which what a trade. And this guy is just basically erasing Larissa's history. Yeah. And then you got Pugsley with his pet zombie just making chaos, which I guess we find out is Isaac, I guess, yeah. I can't remember if they already confirmed that, but yeah. And it's something that I guess Gomez and Mortician know, yeah. And it's not until he actually sees like his flesh like fully recovering that he realizes it's him, I guess. And you got Tyler just hallucinating his father, just losing his mind, which you find out from that music teacher that if you don't really have like someone to like control them, they're just gonna end up falling apart if they're male. But females, like I guess they can just cope through anything, and they end up revealing that the person that Wednesday saved in that asylum, like helped freed, was actually Tyler's mother. So I'm just like, oh, she's alive. Yeah, and then she finds out stuff from her, yeah, about her boyfriend and stuff, and how that just escalated. And thinking Wednesday can control Tyler, which that's kind of a dumb choice. Like, I mean, the choice that she made with the asylum's kind of dumb, and now she's trying to control Tyler instead of just letting him whimper and die, since she literally finds out the information she needs to know. And what all they had to do is just basically stay away from Tyler, but instead she wants to go straight to him and control him. Use flipping Enid as bait, which is just so stupid. Yeah. And Morticia, like she's the one who actually makes the right moves, yeah. And it's just funny that even after all this, Wednesday still doesn't view her as being right, and she's just deciding to make a dumb choice, I guess. And then I guess Enid's wolf boyfriend tells her that she needs to stay with her pack and stuff, because Enid thinks she just can beat him again, but she did get lucky though. Yeah, she did put up a good fight, but she got lucky. And there was a lot of people helping her too. Yeah. And it seems like they found bodies in the sewers, which Tyler and the zombie was in. And they don't really confirm if Tyler and the zombie was working together after they escaped, because they both went to the sewers, so maybe. And then I guess they go to the fair, Gomez and Pugsley, but then the zombie ends up being in the fair. Agnes ends up revealing the information of a Nightshades meeting, because Enid kind of like assembles it, even though she's not really a part of the Nightshades. But I guess she wanted to join before it got disassembled, I guess. And then Wednesday ends up there because she finds out about it. and they basically tell them about her plan, which is just so stupid. Even Lewis is just like, what are you doing? Like, this even make no sense unless she actually still have feelings for him. Like Wednesday said, it's just hate, but you know, hate can also mean many things. Like Last of Us 2, for example, with how Ellie just hates Abby for killing you know who, and she's kind of using that for like have something to hold on to, I guess. But it's kind of different when Tyler hasn't really killed anyone that she cares about. Yeah, I mean, she didn't really care about the sheriff, so unless she truly deep down has still feelings for like, I guess, Tyler. Yeah. So it just makes no sense why she's doing that, and that's kind of the only thing you can really think of. And if Larissa is telling her that, like, even though it's a hallucination, but it's just weird when it gets to a scene where Morticia is in the room and she can sense that there's a hallucination. I don't know how that works. Yeah. Unless to some degree she's kind of real, but I don't know. And then the zombie just ends up eating people in the fair, and then Pugsley finds out and tries to stop it. The cops end up coming. So yeah, Pugsley just tries to stop him, but then he decides to let the zombie go, and then Gomez sees the zombie and realizes who it is. Yeah. And then Morticia works out a plan after seeing like someone that she thought that was dead returned, and she basically reveals that Wednesday helped her because I guess they were friends in school. I guess, yeah. And then Tyler goes to the trap that they've set because he wants to kill Enid. I don't know, he wants to kill Enid the most, but I guess that's the one that basically subdued him. I mean, there's many people that was helping, but yeah. And then he ends up getting outnumbered, but Tyler could still easily kill all of them. Like, this was just such a stupid plan. And then Wednesday's just sneaking up behind him with the thing that's supposed to control him, but she basically ends up getting hit. Yeah, it doesn't really go her way. Yeah, to me this was such a stupid plan. But it was Morticia who ends up bringing like the mother to stop Tyler, so it gives him a reason to not kill Wednesday and Enid, I guess. Yeah, but then the mother's nearly gonna kill flipping Wednesday, but then Morticia stops her since they had a deal, I guess. So then they just end up both leaving. So I'm guessing Morticia made a deal with Tyler's mother, for both of them to, I guess, leave. So it seems like they're no longer for it, but who knows if the mother ends up finding out what happened to Tyler, and then she ends up, man, they treated you so bad, let's kill them all. Like, that could easily happen. And the zombie, he's kind of still on the loose, so that doesn't really get resolved. So there's still that story. They find out about Isaac, so I just wonder where that's gonna go. And that woman's still kind of on the run, but then the zombie finds her, and I just wonder how they're connected. So yeah, I just wonder where things will end up going. And then I guess flipping Enid's turned into a wolf somehow. Yeah, and that's kind of how they end the episode. And yeah, it's a good first episode back. It was funny, enjoying watching the episode. I guess I'll watch the next one tomorrow. So yeah, Hide and We'll Seek, episode 5. That's my review. Let me know what you thought of the episode. And there's probably people who are just binging through it and just getting it done straight away. Yeah, which since people are back to school, they just probably want to get it done in one session and that's it. Yeah, where I'm just watching one episode a day, which is probably the best way for me to do it. I'll kind of enjoy it more that way. So I've got an episode to look forward to the next day. And since I'm watching multiple stuff like Mr. Warbot and stuff, yeah, that's kind of easy for me to do. But there's people who've already watched it and saying spoilers online, which I've kind of seen one of them, but I don't know if it's 100% true. But I guess I'll see once I've watched, I guess probably the final episode, which will probably happen if it does happen. But yeah, when people who've already watched it, I guess they already know if it's happened or not. But yeah, I'm not really going to say it, but yeah. So I've got to say, I'll see you in the next one. Whoa.